Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is TheSparrowsJourney, and this is Californium. Californium is a first-person exploration, and let me add there, crazy game. Californium puts you in a role of a writer called Alvin Green, and it happens in Berkeley in '67. The first thing that actually impressed me about this game when I looked into videos and images was the aesthetics. Really love it. It reminds me about games like Sam & Max back in the days. I only played the first 5 minutes or so of the game to the point where I saw that things might actually surprise me, so I want to keep that for the footage and for the video. Ladies and gentlemen, Californium, let's try it out. 1, 2, 3, your loss crushes me. 4, 5, 6, where are you, Alice? 1, 2, 3, scared of what will be. 4, 5, 6, we'll meet by the sticks. 1, 2, 3, your loss crushes me. 4, 5, 6, where are you, Alice? I'm writing this as we go, by the way. Really love it. 1, 2, 3, scared of what will be. 4, 5, 6, whoops. Oh, there we go. I can still write it, even though someone knocked at the door. And you can already see why my career is going downhill. I'm a writer. I'm supposed to write books. Interesting and funny books, if I'm on comedy, but I'm not. This is where I live, supposedly? And it looks like a freaking mess. So we can walk just fine by WASD, just like any other first-person game. Then you have shift to run, and finally the mouse click to click on things and interact. So we are in this world, Berkeley, 67. If I look out of the window, you will see that kind of aesthetics in the cars, in the buildings, even in the objects in the world. I love this aesthetic, by the way. Very simple, but very detailed and very curious, very interesting to me. Obviously, that will depend from person to person. And we are living in this flat with, you know, a real big mess out there. My bed isn't even a real bed. It has 2 pillows. That's actually good to know. It means I might sleep with someone once in a while, but that doesn't really matter. We wake up just like this. No real introduction. We are a writer, we know that much, and we know that someone knocked at the door. So let's answer it, if we can. Elvin, for years now, ever since we lost our little Alice, I've shared my life with a stranger consumed by grief. Where did your dreams go? What happened to the Elvin Green we wanted to offer his wonderful stories to the world? I'm leaving to escape the madness that is slowly killing you before it destroys me too. I'm leaving so that I can fight my own battles. I would have loved to have you by my side. Good luck, Elvin. What I get from this is me and T. T could be Tyria. It could be Tara. It most likely was a woman with which I had a life with. And we had a baby. We had Alice. And Alice, we lost Alice. She died, apparently. So that's the sad story of this writer, and we are trying to get over it. But these strange signs start happening, as if I was being affected by aliens, or most likely drugs would be the most clear sign of it. So we have the telephone ringing, which is over here.
Hello, you've reached 415-612-1928. Leave a message after the tone.
Hey buddy, it's Don. I've been trying to reach you for 2 weeks now. I'm still waiting on your copy for the radio ads. The campaign launches at the end of the month, and the clients want me to fire you to get your ass over to Weird Worlds on the double.
And this is why I make a comparison between this game and Limitless. It's just the perfect picture of a writer whose career is going downhill. You cannot write interesting books, you don't have any inspiration, something bad happened in your life, and that was your kid dying. We are going through this tough phase, and now we just lost our apparent girlfriend or woman. And now, things hit the fan. To not say worse than that. Television turns on automatically.
It looks like it's the end of the line for you, Mr. Green. Incurable writer's block. A brain corroded by mind-bending drugs and dime store alcohol. The woman of your dreams and your little girl, no more than distant memories. Who'd want to live such a nightmare? But there is another reality, Mr. Green. You just need to uncover it.
Now this crazy-ass guy who starts speaking through the television shows up. He knows everything about me and my life. And at this point, I can only believe that I'm actually on drugs and this is my mind speaking to me. You can only wonder by this point. Now, this is where you can start interacting with the world and very weird things start happening, such as, you see that sign? You can click on those signs once they show up, but you need to be in a certain position in the world so that you can and are able to click on them. So let's click on that one. And this happens. It's like you had your vision covered at all times, and now it's clearing up. And you are finally seeing the true world. Either that, or you're becoming shit crazy. So I just opened a door over here, and I can go through it. And inside, there's another sign that I can click on. There we go. This is a room. Most likely Alice's room. Maybe these are my memories. Maybe I am going crazy. Maybe nothing is related. We don't know. There's a window over here. Can actually see the outside world from that side now. And each time you click on one of those strange signs, the television changes number. Meaning, and this is where I assume, there are still 3 icons left to discover in the world before I can advance to the next phase. So let's check this room over here. Normally, you must look for strange things like this. Abnormalities in the world, where you see things shifting. And sometimes they give you hints of what might be happening. Maybe it's your memory, maybe it's your ambition, someone you would like to be in the world. So there's 2 more icons. So let's look for them. Let's look for strange signs in the world. There must be one in the bathroom. There's always one in the bathroom. And as you can see over here, you cannot click on this one unless you are on a certain point in the map. So right over here. There's no reflection on the mirror, so maybe I'm a vampire. And we're done with that as well. Now this guy speaks to me again.
Oh, congratulations, Mr. Green. It looks like you can achieve something after all. How touching. But this is just the first step. Writing is a solitary vice. Are you ready to face the outside world?
It bothers me. Games that don't let me interact, games that don't let me speak, they bother me. And I'm running down these stairs, although I'm not touching any control keys. Okay, that's fine. It seems to be slippery, so that's what it is. Oh, hello.
There you are, Green. Not only do you owe me 5 months' rent, you don't even bother to answer my letters anymore. I can barely get by on my small pension. I have no choice but to evict you. How you look like a bum. Get off the drugs and find a real job, Green.
I'm sorry, lady. I don't know how I look. My reflection on the mirror doesn't show up. I'm a vampire. I will bite you. I already know this because I've played for the first few minutes of the game. But each time now you go out of your way and explore the map, you find these televisions where that alien crazy sign speaks to you. and it's gonna tell us how many icons are around for us to discover. So from this point on, it will tell us that there are 5 signs around. And you might have noticed that the music stopped, the sound changed a little bit. Someone is in this van. I can click on that one. There we go. Now huge transformations on the game and the map, the world map start happening. And that's amazing. That's what I find amazing about this game. It's how much you can change the map with just very small click. You need to be right over here. And we did it. Tesla Co. It changed from what was a theater to a gas station, was it? So there's 3 more according to that television. So there's 1 more over there. Oh, I saw it. Don't you hide it from me. I saw it. This car will not run me over. Because they are very kind to me and I'm very important in the story. Hey! Nice. In 67, they already had good brakes on cars. So, this seems to be a fire station of some sort. Let's go and run over there just to explore it a little bit more. Oh, Jesus, what was that? What the hell was that? This effect, I have no idea what it means. Maybe you are changing from zones and that television is not counting the symbols from this zone anymore. At this point, I'm only guessing. I know there's a sign over here. So this is a records shop. Let me check something. Let me check if I can get in just fine. No, I cannot. You can hear the music, but you cannot get in. So let me click on the sign. There we go. Let's talk with this guy.
Hey man, you going to weird worlds? You write sci-fi? Sure takes imagination. I'll get you to read a short story of mine. It's about this dog and he thinks garbage men are aliens. Maybe you could talk to Don about it? I heard him yelling earlier. He was going berserk, baby.
So we click on that one as well. I completely ignored this guy.
Our illustrious writer has discovered a taste for multiple realities.
So that's what it is. Multiple realities. So that television now turned off because we found all the symbols that we had to find. Let me check this Teslaco or Teslaco gas station. It's cool that how it starts changing rapidly. Why can I not? I cannot just... I mean, I can. I can get into the changed areas, but it's just so difficult to walk because you got that effect. There you go. So I cannot go over there. You see, the world is still changing. It changes rapidly at first, then it slows down and it keeps doing it for a while. I like it. So these are different realities according to the... Whoa, what's happening again? It seems that whenever you have this effect, it means that you cannot go beyond this part. You know, a different way of putting an invisible wall. I can go with it. I can go along with it. So there's nothing else we can do over here, I would suppose. There seems to be a Weird Worlds Publishing since 61. This seems to be my publisher, if I'm not mistaken. And this is where Dawn is at.
Hey, Elvin. Man, you are a sorry sight. I'm still waiting on your first novel. You know, I've always been there for you. But we can't go on like this. I'm through with giving you advances to sit around all day sinking deeper into depression. I'd rather remain good friends and let you find another publisher. Look at me, Mr. Nice Guy, hooking you up with advertising gigs, but you can't even write those. The radio ads for the astronaut Patty dolls? Nothing. The ones for Love Lax laxatives? Nada. And me? I have to refund the clients. Sorry, pal. But you're a writer who doesn't write. Too bad. Sci-fi is cool. Like that guy from San Rafael who wrote that novel about the freaks who live on Mars. I didn't get all of it, but the guy tripped me out. That's the kind of stuff I'd like to publish and freak out.
I lost my girl, I lost my kid, then I lost my wife, now I lost my publisher. I can only wonder what's gonna happen from here on out. And it seems to me that I'm gonna get more and more crazy into this alien guy stuff. Drugs? Coincidence? I have no idea. So there's 4 signs around here. Oh, here's one. Jesus, you need to be in that specific spot over here for it to show up. A recording machine? Maybe has to do with spying things. I see a light flashing over here. Oh, there we go. We need, if I'm not mistaken, one more, which is probably that one. There we go. This one was pretty quick.
All this is most stimulating, my friend. You've finally given some meaning to your life. As one of your fellow writers said, man is absurd in what he seeks, great through what he finds.
The Great Abe. Alvin Green. That's me. So let's go down there. I can hear another television. I'm not sure. Oh, there's a lot of people over there. Oh, yeah, and I see a television over there. Can I enter through the spot? I guess I can. There we go, another television. Which means more signs to find out. 5 signs in this store. Space bucks. Yeah, because of copyright issues.
Fuck, man, I sure hope my number don't come up. No way I'm gonna get my skin full of lead and nam for uncles. That happens.
What happens to characters if they are on that zone where the reality changes? Nothing. Okay, that would be cool to see. The character changing as well.
Hey, Elvin! Good to see you again. So, you finished your book. Here to pay your tab, right? Poor Stavros is broke. The police are everywhere with that Crystal 8 coming in from Mexico. Gets in the way of business. The clients are too scared to buy dope from Stavros now. Except for 2 local hippies. Some guy from the narc squad came by. All in black, like a crow, a tough guy. He was like something from that TV show, The Invaders. He asked about you. What's Elvin writing about? How does Elvin get high? He asked about Thea, too. She communist? She running with the Black Panthers? What does Stavros know? Scata, he never knew there was a communist party in America.
At least we now know how our girl was called. Thea was her name. My wife. My beautiful girl that freaking left me. Because I'm a crazy guy that follows alien signs in the world. And changes realities in his own eyes. So business is bad everywhere. Apparently I owe this guy a lot of money. And I cannot pay because I don't sell my books. They are not interesting enough. This is still a restaurant, as far as I can see, but a different one, on a different reality. Let me check over here in what seems to be, yeah, the bathroom. Oh, there's one over here. Is this the last one? Or there's more? There's 2 more. There's 2 more in the restaurant. What the heck was this? I need only 1 more. Oh, here it is.
It's your lucky day, Mr. Green. We're offering you a unique opportunity to pass through the looking glass. The ultimate trip into worlds that are waiting only for you. Worlds where reality and desire are one. Worlds where everything is possible, even oblivion. Are you ready to take the plunge into the triangle of earth, fire, and air, Mr. Green? To quote one of your peers, reality is nothing but a point of view.
I would like to know who's that lady over there before talking to this guy. Something tells me that things will change very deeply once I talk with this guy, and he really likes to look at me.
We didn't see you in Monterey. You missed everything, brother. 3 days of total craziness. Can you imagine thousands of brothers and sisters tripping to the sound of a sitar? Some guys never came down. Otis sang "Try a Little Tenderness." He was dressed...
I got you, girl. I got you. I got a more important business to attend to. Have you noticed how the traffic stopped? No cars now? And what is with all this light? Where the heck is it coming from?
Green, you pencil pusher. Why are you sticking your nose in other people's business, huh? Looking for Crystal 8, maybe? No one can get their hands on that shit. Want to help us out? Doesn't it bother you that good Americans are fighting for the free world in Vietnam, while you intellectuals are safe at home, getting high around the clock? One of these days, we're gonna clean up California, get rid of all the lefties, hopheads, homos, and blacks. Give it back to true Californians.
What the heck is happening here? For a second, I thought these were the men in black, and there were two different realities. You know, everyone is aliens, like in Men in Black, and only you know. They seem to be affected by this Crystal 8 drug, they call it.
Hey, brother. It's been so long. Wow. You look like a junkie, dude. If you get any of that Crystal 8, we're down. It's way better than Stavros' weed. They say it's some kind of chemical junk that hooks right up to a gland in your brain and sends you into a zillion dimensions. Watch out, brother. There's a guy from the narc squad hanging out in the neighborhood. We saw Bea leaving your house this morning in tears. It's her karma, brother. There's other fish in the sea.
Don't be like that. There was my love. There was my wife. There was my other half. So here's a place where I've not been into, but I cannot go beyond this point. There's very little, again, with which you can interact in the world. Things like opening doors, like turning on lights, even just moving objects. I really feel those things are missing. Should I talk with Dawn again? He is not gonna help me. I cannot get over there, can I? That door still didn't open. Nope. I'm sorry, I must be either the most dumb guy on the world playing video games, or there's just something wrong with this game. Maybe it stops here, and with this press build, it doesn't go beyond from here. Maybe there's just something wrong with the game design that makes it so difficult to find what the hell do you need to do from this point on. I mean, you cannot blame me for not trying. This is the very second time, actually third time, but the second time in this video that I start the game again, restart the game so that I see if there was a bug, if there's something stopping me. That last television, after finding all these symbols, supposedly takes you to another place. Supposedly tells you that you can go through a mirror and a triangle of fire, earth, and water, was it? And then it just leaves you like that. And you have no indication what to do next. I see this light above my head, which sometimes changes light depending on how I'm looking at it. You have this huge triangle light outside on the street, and the cars stop passing by, which could be an indication that you need to be in the triangle to go through it, that you need to be in a certain place of the triangle to go through it, but there's just nothing happening. It feels there's something wrong with the game. It feels rushed. It feels like it isn't polished yet and ready to play. And this 2 days before the game is launched. So either I'm getting a build that doesn't let you to go beyond this point because of NDA problems, or there is a game-breaking bug. I would like to see you interacting with the world much more other than just simply clicking on points and signs for different realities. I like this twist where you can see other realities. I like this twist where most likely you will have access to stuff and you are this special guy that has access to a different world that nobody else has. I like that. But there's just so much more that could have been done with this game to make it further more interesting and funny. I do see why a lot of people will pick up this game and 1 hour after they refund. It is what it is. Californium is coming out on the 17th of February. It is published by Art France, Neko Entertainment, and developed by Darjeeling and Nova Production. If you have liked this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more, and comment. Tell me what you think of what you've seen over here. And would you have done if you were in my place right now to figure out what to do next? Because honestly, I have no idea. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.